All right, the Supreme Court has rejected a request made to block the Biden administration's program for student debt relief, as has a district court. Yahoo Finance's legal correspondent Alexis Keenan has the latest. Alexis.
Hi, Brian. Yeah, so two courts yesterday rejecting the request for emergency relief that would cancel the implementation of Biden's student loan forgiveness plan. Now, one was the Supreme Court. Request showed up there from a group of Wisconsin taxpayers. Associate Justice Amy Coney Barrett, she denied that request, not even taking up the matter on the merits at all. The other one came from a district court in Missouri. The Missouri case was brought by 6 Republican-led states. They argued that Biden usurped Congress's authority to spend the taxpayers' money. They also said that the relief plan jeopardizes the state's tax revenues, particularly revenue from the state-run loan servicers that a lot of different states have across the country. The Wisconsin case, for its taxpayers, it was brought by Brown County taxpayers near Green Bay, Wisconsin. That's the area. They made similar argument about Congress's spending power, saying that Biden overstepped his bounds here. They also said that the president improperly invoked the 2003 HEROES Act that's really meant to give student debt relief to military members and their families. Now, the reason, though, that the state plaintiffs were denied this relief is because the court said they lacked standing. As for the Wisconsin taxpayers and the Supreme Court's decision, we don't know the basis on which they denied this relief. It's because it's part of the Supreme Court's so-called shadow docket, where it doesn't really go through the full briefing and hearing process that's given to those formal opinions that we've all been accustomed to. Now, there's a good chance, though, that standing was lurking behind the Supreme Court's decision. It's been a problem for all of the litigants that have tried to come forward to block this student loan relief. But I just want to give you a little lesson in what standing is. I think we have a full screen to show you what the plaintiffs have to come to the table with in court is they have to have a concrete injury, and they have to have an injury that's very particular to them. It can't be an injury that's general to all. It can't be all taxpayers, for example. Also, that injury has to be an actual or imminent injury. It has to be happening right now. It can't be one that's hypothetical out in the future. Also, the injury has to be traceable to the action of the defendant named in the lawsuit. And also, it has to be something that the court can actually address, give redress to these so-called grieved plaintiffs. So the court saying here, both of these courts, all of the courts at this point saying, nope, plaintiffs, you do not have standing. We do not even have jurisdiction to hear this case. So what's next? For the Republican states, they say that they're going to appeal the district court's decision. For the Wisconsin taxpayers, they too are trying to appeal the Seventh Circuit's toss out of their lawsuit. So we'll be watching for that.